another message that I was getting to as well is that a lot of y'all ancestors, they waiting, I guess you could say, to like cross over or whatever, because they waiting on y'all to forgive them, or they need like they need your forgiveness in order for them to like to cross over to the other side. Some of y'all ancestors are kind of like they feel like they lost, or they feel like they feel like they stuck, I guess, and they want y'all to try to communicate with them to help them get through. Now this could only be like for, I'm hearing like that message right there is only maybe for like 2 or 3 people or whatever, like those that can connect with like the other realm or whatever. Or like if you know for a fact that like that person was like deep into spirituality, like they coming through to give y'all these messages. And I'm also hearing too, like some of these songs that'll be coming out for these messages, I guess it's just gonna be like a little ancestor like series, like music series messages or whatever. But yeah, it could be anybody. It could be like your aunt, your grandma, your cousin. It could be your friend. It could be your uncle. It could be your granddaddy. It's gonna come out. It's like, well, they telling me that once the messages come out, like, well, but they just telling me to tell y'all this. Like, once the messages come out, like you'll know for a fact if the message is for you, or you'll know for a fact if that's like your ancestor speaking to you. But like strictly like tonight, it's just gonna be like the messages from your ancestors. Like if y'all feel like they've been sending y'all signs and y'all don't know what they've been trying to tell y'all, the messages are right here. Okay, all right. So this message is about somebody, like, I guess you've been like struggling with like your beauty or like your confidence or whatever. So the song that's we gonna title this video So Beautiful. Okay, y'all probably been seeing 111 or 1111. Y'all can go look up those angel numbers. But we gonna play this song. Hopefully they don't flag my ass, y'all. Alright, so while this commercial go, I'm gonna be pulling y'all some cards, okay? Okay, so this is like something like I feel like maybe you got this message around like the time when it was like a crescent moon outside or whatever. Or maybe your guidance is gonna, maybe the guidance that you're gonna receive for this would be, it would be a good time to practice whatever your guidance or whatever your homework is, like during the crescent moon, okay? Alright, so you got down low. Okay, I was about to say I'm tired of getting this message, but I feel like this message is gonna be like really, really significant for somebody. I feel like it's a Gemini. Okay, so a Gemini wants you to know to fuck them folks. Maybe the person that could have passed away, they might be a Gemini, or you may have like a guardian angel in here, or near you, that's telling you to fuck them folks, okay? I also feel like too, they telling you to stop wasting time on stupid stuff, okay? All right, this came out too because I feel like you are about to be blessed, but it's like your ancestors just waiting on you to like feel that to fill that void within on your own. You got friends, and then you got Cancer. I feel like you probably be in your feelings a lot about your friends and like what your friends got to say. They saying if your friends always got something negative to say, they telling you to go ahead and cut those people off, because this is part of your new beginning. And it's funny too, because like on this little time card right here, it says 11, so that's another sign too. You probably been saying 11-11 or 1-11. Okay, they also telling you too to stop rushing everything, because time doesn't exist, but you still gotta keep going. Okay, even if you feel overwhelmed, even if you're feeling scared, they're telling you to keep your eye on the prize, which is your dream. Okay, they're telling you to trust the process. Okay, and I also feel like too, you probably been finding out a lot of stuff that you don't want to hear, or you probably also been figuring out like you probably been seeing some things ahead that you don't like or whatever, but God is telling you to like accept the calling, accept the challenge, just remain yourself, and everything is gonna flow how it's supposed to flow. I feel like too, you probably been like a little camera shot or whatever, or maybe you're supposed to be doing something like either in front of or like behind the camera, and they telling you to just stay consistent, like just go with the flow, like just go with the rhythm of life, and everything is gonna be okay. Okay, I also feel like too, this bathroom card came out as well, because they telling you to make sure that you keep up with your like with your spiritual practices, like your spiritual cleansings, and you know, and all that other good stuff as well. Okay, and your ancestor wants you to know too that you need to stop doubting yourself. You need to stop doubting like your beauty. You need to stop doubting your personality. You need to stop doubting like your wittiness or your just everything. Like just stop doubting yourself, because you're not as bad as you think you are. Okay, I also feel like too, they telling you that the people that's coming in to work with you, they do have good intentions, if that's what you wanted to know. I also feel like too, you gonna have some major contracts coming in. Okay, they I feel like this lay low card came out because they do want you to like lay low or whatever, like when these new contracts do go in. But I feel like they also telling you too, because you got the ego card right here, they telling you to not get so big-headed when these contracts do decide to come in. I feel like either like a walnut tree or like some walnuts, it could be like significant to you. So maybe like you and this person used to go pick walnuts when y'all were younger, or something about like an oak tree. Like maybe this person had like an oak tree inside their yard, or maybe y'all got like a family tree that's like easily accessible to. Like they telling you if y'all do have like one of those like family trees inside y'all family, like if you can go visit the family tree, like you should, because you are going to receive a lot of messages once you do go over there, and you know, like and talk, I ain't gonna, yeah, like go talk to the tree, or just go spend time with the tree or whatever. Okay, so your next your affirmation is, I don't compare myself to others, because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I am meant to be. So I feel like that came out too, because like your ancestors said, like you are fine just the way you are. Like even right now, this song that's playing is don't change. So they tell you to don't change. Like just be yourself. Okay, just be yourself. Like you doing good. Like just keep going, but make sure that you have like all of your personal stuff in line as well. Like even if you do gotta create your plan to get everything back in order, just make sure that you staying focused on that plan, and make sure that you're taking the steps as to what you need to do to stay focused. Okay, and I also feel like you got this dragonfly. It's funny because I found some wings some dragonfly wings yesterday. So I feel like the wings was like a representation of like the death and the rebirth. It's like your old wings are falling off, but you still gained your new wings. Okay, so if you've been wondering you know, if you got your wings or not, like you do got your wings, and they want you to know that it's safe to fly. Like just know that you are protected and it's safe to fly. Like or I should say it's safe to to swim with the sharks. Like you are fully equipped to swim with the sharks. So it's like just keep on going and just understand the process and know where you at in your process, and make sure that you're taking a step by step each day. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, then right here you got the fish too. So I feel like this is coming out because either you're about to like birth, like, or one of your manifestations is about to get birthed, or I also feel like too you probably be about to birth a child. So it's just like congratulations either way. Or I also feel like too this is another sign that you have a new love coming in, and you see how it got the crescent moon right there. So they may be coming like during this moon phase. Okay, I also feel like too the person that's gonna come in, they're gonna help you to heal, and they're gonna also help you to grow, whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it's a platonic relationship. Just know that the person that is coming in, they are gonna be genuine. They're gonna help you to get to the next level. Okay, and they telling you to not to be afraid to take that next leap of faith. Okay, that next step into that leap of faith. Okay, and I feel like this song coming on too. Don't waste your time worrying about small things that's irrelevant to me. Okay, so this is your ancestors, and this is also God telling you to stop being focused on irrelevant things and focus on the relevant things. Like focus on things that you can change. Focus on the things that you do have control over, and the things that you don't have control over. Just let that shit ride, and just let Mother Nature just take its course. Even when it come down to like the different stuff that like you got going on, or the stuff that you're dealing with, they telling you to release. Like it was so crazy because like we was outside the other night and we was looking at the stars or whatever, and and that's when Journey had mentioned, she was like, Mommy, you know that there's really not a such thing as shooting stars or whatever. So we had like a whole conversation about shooting stars, and it was like for a long time I felt like I was doing a bad job or whatever. So y'all may be feeling like y'all might be doing like a bad job, but I feel like your kids gonna step in and remind you that like you're not doing a bad job, and they are learning what they're supposed to be learning. So making a long story short, we had a whole conversation about like the comets and the meteorites and the constellations and all that. Like she knew exactly what she was talking about. But I said all that to say, I feel like they're telling you to turn on your star self. I also feel like they're telling you to I also feel like too they telling you to don't be afraid of your higher self. Like start listening to your higher self. I also feel like they're telling you to like your higher self is gonna visit you, or you're gonna be able to actually like see your higher self. So maybe you're gonna have an outer body experience this week. Okay, and they're telling you to not to be scared, because like your fairly odd parents, or your godparents, or you know, your angels, whatever you want to call them, your spirit guides, like they're gonna be right there with you. But I feel like this week, once you do go into like your healing session, and once you do go to like a deep enough like meditation, I feel like you're gonna have, it's not gonna be astral projecting. Like you really gonna have like an out of body experience, to where you'll have like a 3D effect on everything that's going on right now, and you're also gonna have a 3D effect on whatever the situation is that's holding you back. Okay. And I also feel like too, the ancestor that's coming in to give you these messages. Now this is not for all of y'all. I'm gonna play all the songs that they gave me, but this particular ancestor, like they're gonna show up this week, and they're gonna show you something. I also feel like too, this particular group, y'all gonna figure out like what y'all was in y'all past life. Like I'm hearing like y'all probably about to find out that y'all was like an assassin, like in the past life or whatever. I feel like that's gonna be a gift that's gonna awaken to y'all, and it's gonna not, now you still gonna have to get training or whatever, but I feel like it's gonna naturally like come to y'all or whatever, and they telling me to stop right there because you can't give you like too much information too soon or whatever. They telling me to slow down. Okay, so right here you got 38, so you probably been seeing that go that's 11. Yeah, you probably that go that 11 again, so that 11 or that 111 is going to help to assist with integration, illumination, and vision. The benefits: it helps to balance all systems and energy centers of the body, supports full yogic breathing, enhancing senses of well-being. The affirmation is, I awaken the vision of my highest truth. Okay, so I feel like too, like you see how these hands is, I feel like spirit is like giving you, hey girl, I feel like spirit is like giving you like bits and pieces like here and there. I feel like they dropping like little signs like here and there, and they just waiting on you to put all the pieces to the puzzle in order for you to figure out like what they trying to tell you or what they trying to say. But I feel like by the end of the week, or like in the next 7 days, like everything is going to make sense to you and everything is going to start to fall into place. And I also feel like everything, it may look crazy right now, but it's gonna all make sense in 7 days. I'm really hearing 6, but I'm saying like give it to the 7th day. Like the 7th day, like everything is gonna be like, you not gonna have to wonder no more. Like you're not gonna have to second guess it. But I feel like within like 6 days, like everything that's gonna come in the next 6 days, like it's gonna all be connected. Okay, and just know that like if it is like I don't necessarily want to say like it's something bad, because even if it is like something bad, like you still gonna be getting tested. It's like your gifts are gonna be getting tested in the next 7 days, and you are gonna get a reward at the end of like this 7-day period. Okay, and you hear this song, they like we've only just begun. It's like you probably feel like you know went through awakening after awakening after awakening, and you probably like, well damn, like we just got done with another lesson, like it's already time for another one. But it's like, yeah, like since the timeline that shift, it's like everything that sped up. So it's like with everything like speeding up, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you can go through one thing today and solve it and get your reward, and then you probably got to get up and fight another battle tomorrow. Or sometimes you may have some time off, or sometimes you may not. Or I feel like all of your lessons is going to be coming in all at one time, because you're going to need, it's going to be like a crash course, because you're going to need all of these lessons within like the next month. With all the stuff that's coming up like within the next month, they just trying to prepare you. So it's like you getting like a crash course. It's like it's like you on a roller coaster ride. It's like you on a roller coaster ride, but it's like it's gonna be like the best ride of your life. Okay, they just telling you to like just stay grounded and to stay prayed up, and it's like just know that like you protected through it all. Okay, you protected through it all. All right, so this is going to help to assist with mental clarity, inspiration, and awakening truth. That benefits: it helps to direct breath to heart, chest, and ribs, assist the immune system, cultivate stability, inspiration, and insight. So remember when I said like everything is probably like feeling like a little flighty, or like everything, it may feel like it's all over the place, but I'm telling you, like everything is like everything is going to happen in 7 days. Like everything is gonna be paid in full. Everything is you're gonna have a solid game plan. You're gonna have a solid guideline. You're gonna have a solid foundation. If you do the work, you're gonna have a solid foundation with God and your guides, okay, or whoever you believe in, or whatever you answer to. I feel like in the next 7 days, like everything is gonna be solid. It's gonna be set in stone, and you'll be able to say, okay, like I can work off of this, I can maneuver off of this, and they telling you to just go for it, and everything is gonna flow, like it's gonna flow. Like even if you look at this, it's like it's all connected, but it's coming, the energy source is coming straight from the source. So they just telling you to stay balanced, to stay and stay grounded, and everything else is gonna be okay. I also feel like too, it's like the hands are closed. You know, the green is all about the heart chakra. I feel like they telling you to close off your heart from emotional vampires, but still keep your heart open enough to receive the messages that you are getting from spirit, okay? But it's like know what needs to be closed off and know what doesn't need to be closed off, okay? Something about interlocking too, so like either you or this ancestor probably like had locks or whatever, if you're wondering like who this ancestor is, okay? So your next card right here is inner listening. This is going to help to assist with transformation, clarity, and spaciousness. The benefits: it helps to release tension in the shoulders, throat, face, and jaw, supports the health of the thyroid, assists with auditory issues, creates spaciousness in the thoughts and minds, opens inner awareness and senses. The affirmation is, my inner voice guides me to perfect equanimity. Okay, so those are your messages for this first ancestor. We'll move along. Okay, we'll move along to the next one. Peace.